guys, welcome back to another video. So today I'm going to be reacting to Gap episode 12. I know Mon is feeling so guilty right now because she's fighting with her family.
มันจะรักเราไปตลอดไปไหมทำไมถามแบบนี้ล่ะคะคือคุณย่าเลี้ยงเรามาตั้งแต่เด็กตั้งแต่เรายังจำความไม่ได้อะคือเราเคยพูดกับย่าว่าถ้าไม่มีย่าก็ไม่มีเราแต่วันนี้เราขัดใจย่าจน
You're not a bad granddaughter because you don't agree with her on one thing.
ถ้าย่าเป็นอะไรขึ้นมาเราไม่รู้ว่าจะให้อภัยตัวเองยังไง
And if something does happen to her, let's say if she falls sick or something, it's not your fault either.
เราเป็นคนอกตัญญูใช่ไหม
No, you're not ungrateful. You've been very grateful to her all these years, going along with everything she wants to make her happy. It's okay if you don't do one thing for her. You're not a bad person.
คือถ้าเรากลับไปความรักของเราก็ไม่รู้จะเป็นยังไงถ้าเรารักกันมากพอเราก็จะผ่านไปได้มันคือถ้าเรากลับไปเราไม่มีทางผ่านไปได้แน่นอนเรากลัวว่าถ้าเรารู้สึกผิดแล้วเราจะมันไม่ได้ม่อนความรักเราไปต่อไม่ได้แน่ๆอ่ะสามต้องใจเย็นๆนะ
For real, she needs to calm down.
แค่วันนี้ม่อนก็เห็นแล้วว่าคุณสามรักม่อนแค่ไหนแต่คุณสามต้องทำให้หม่อมย่าเห็นว่าคุณสามไม่จำเป็นต้องเลือกหม่อมย่าหรือม่อนแต่เลือกได้ทั้งสองคน
Exactly.
ม่อนรักคุณสามมากๆเลยนะคะไม่
Right, you just have to prove your grandma wrong, that your love is very strong enough. You be there for your grandma as any granddaughter should, and you be there for your lover as well. And within time, like as years go by, when they're still together, you know, the grandma will see that she made a mistake. And who knows, maybe one day she would have opened up to Mon.
คุณเกิดโทรมาค่ะสงสัยจะติดต่อคุณสามไม่ได้
Her grandma's sick. I'm waiting for her to be in the hospital or something.
เราไม่รู้แล้วมันคือเราตัดสินใจอะไรไม่ถูกแล้วตอนเนี้ยถ้าเป็นหม่อมย่าคุณสามจะได้ขอโทษเนี่ยคะรับเถอะนะคะงั้นเดี๋ยวม่อนรับเองค่ะคุณสามต้องรับนะคะ
ฮัลโหลสามคุณย่าไม่ได้แกล้งป่วยตอนนี้คุณย่าอยู่โรงพยาบาลจริงสาม
Well, this could either go one or two ways. The way that I was just saying right now,
คุณใจเย็นๆก่อนนะ
that she's sick or whatever, but she'll be fine later. And then, you know, Sam just has to prove her that she was wrong. Or, as bad as it's gonna sound, she could pass away, and then it's like, after Sam starts feeling guilty about it, after she stops feeling guilty about it, then she can just continue her life with Mon, because she will no longer have the grandma in her ear telling her that being with Mon is wrong. You see, it's crazy how she left by herself. Like, since they decided to be together already, then Mon should have also been here at the hospital showing support to her on how the grandma's sick, you know. Even if Mon didn't go inside to see the grandma or anything, but as her lover and as her partner, when your partner's family member is at the hospital, you go with them to give them moral support, you know.
ทำไมไม่ฟังกันนะเราบอกแล้วใช่ไหมอะว่าให้
Okay, but she's sick. It's not like she's not gonna come here and see her grandma who's at the hospital. It's just that she can't back down from her decision either. Like, I'ma still be with Mom though, but yeah, I'm gonna come and see you at the hospital because you're sick, obviously.
คนอื่นก็ไม่ต่างกันถึงได้มานั่งอยู่ตรงเนี้ย
Right. It's not like she's gonna stop being who she is because she's here. She's just here showing up for her grandma.
แล้วคนอื่นกำลังเครียด
Unlike Sam, who would literally be the one to come here and the grandma will talk to her and make her feel so guilty about how she got sick and is at the hospital because it was Sam's fault when we all know it isn't, but you know. And then Sam will run over to Mon and tell her that they're gonna break up again. Like that's the difference between her and her sister.
ยิงที่คุณเนี่ย
ถ้าตัวเลิกย่าแล้วอะอย่าลืมกลับไปบอกเลิกกับมอนด้วยนะ
Right, like you see, but you know this isn't really the time for the sister to be telling her this. Like I understand what the sister's trying to tell her, but girl, you already said that shit at the grandma's house too. Like you need to relax right now because we just need to make sure that the grandma's okay. This is a hospital. There is no need for us to get into this topic right now. See how she's ignoring her right now? That's fucking crazy to me. After we went through all of this, you're literally ignoring me again. Like, girl, like we just like almost broke up like 2 seconds ago because of this, and now she's doing it again. Like I understand that she's worried about the grandma, but that this is not gonna solve it, you know. Like I would talk to Mom, tell her that, you know, I'm here taking care of my grandma. I'll see you later when I get back home. Like stuff like that. Like obviously she could still be with Mom, but don't rub it into the grandma's face either, because you know she's sick. She don't need that extra stress. But it doesn't mean that I'm gonna be ignoring my partner who I already chose to be with. You know, like Mom has nothing to do with it. Like Mom literally has done nothing wrong in this situation for her to treat her this way. So she's here constantly hurting Mon. She's going back home, I'm guessing. See, it's like if this is what we were gonna go down to, then girl, I should have left the first time when I tried to break up with you. Like, why did I again listen to you? I should have just left that time and not believe you that this was the last time, because that's all you say all the time. It's crazy to think about the fact that ass Mon has been hurting the second she decided that she wanted to be with Sam. Like they barely had any happy moments. It's always been Mon suffering. Girl, it's kind of hard not to. Like she's been trying to swim through this relationship without getting hurt, and it's a constant like one thing after the other with this relationship. Like I really don't know how Mon has been able to stand it, because the way that I would not be able to do this for this long, you know, like I if this was real life, like there's no way. Like I don't care how much I love you, but it's like, boy, if you're like, if I'm sad most of the time that we're together, then what's the point of me being in a relationship with you? You know, it's actually really funny that I say that, because when I was younger, I really did think that if you love each other, you really could sustain anything. Like that love was enough. But as you get older, you realize that that's not true. Loving someone, it isn't only the only thing that you need to be able to survive in a relationship. You need way more than that. And this relationship between Mon and Sam is a perfect example. Because like they both love each other a lot. Yes, we all know that. But if Sam's not willing to do her part of this relationship, then this relationship can't go anywhere. She looks really pretty, by the way, in this dress. Wow, she looks super happy though. Like, and it's the fact that Kirk, again, what the fuck is wrong with Kirk? The way that I would have been like, no, now I don't want to marry you, because what the fuck I look like marrying you knowing damn well that you're in love with someone else. The fuck? Take a breather, Mon, because the way that I would have, like, my heart would have broken right then and there if I would have saw the person that I love in a wedding gown, like knowing damn well that they're not gonna marry me. Like, bro, this would be so sad for her, because she's a coward, like always. It's easier for her to ignore you than to tell you straight up that this, of course, that she's gonna do the same thing she told you she wasn't, that she was gonna marry Kirk.
เรามีสองทางเลือกคือทำตามใจตัวเองแล้วก็หนีไป
You don't have to run away to do what you want. You just have to set strong boundaries with your grandmother.
ทำไม่ได้
That's literally it. It's just that
เราดื้อกับย่าที่ย่าเข้าโรงพยาบาล
you're such a, oh my god.
เรารักย่ามาก เรากลัวว่าถ้าเราเห็นแก่ตัวแล้วจะมีใครจากเราไปอีกมันเข้าใจค่ะไม่ตัวไม่เข้าใจหรอกคุณสามเป็นคนที่รักครอบครัวมาก
Which isn't a bad thing for you to love her and you know want her to be okay, but not at my expense though. Like again, you could be there for her, but you could be there with me as well, and just make her understand that, and that's it. That's literally it. And if she doesn't understand that, just don't, have Mon around when she's around. But that doesn't mean you have to break up with her. Just let the grandma know, like, by the way, I'm still gonna be with her if you like it or not, but I'm just gonna be respectful enough not to be with her when you're around. That's literally it. And this is how it's gonna be if you want me in your life. That's all she has to say to her.
หน้าที่ของตัวเองให้ดีที่สุดนะคะม่อนรักคุณสามเสมอ
I wonder now if either she really is gonna get married, and then years are gonna have to go by, your grandma's gonna have to die, and then you have to get rid of her to them to be together, or if something else is gonna happen, and then she's never gonna get married and with Kirk for some crazy reason, which I can't see what that reason would be, because nothing is working out right now for them. Like, either or is gonna happen. I'm betting on the first one just because I can't see any other way out for them right now, because Sam is not willing to do it.
ม่อนไปนะคะ
Sam is not willing to be strong enough and be there for Mon, so I guess we're gonna have to go the hard way.
เราเลิกกันแล้วใช่ไหม
Years of them both suffering
เป็นการเริ่มต้นใหม่
to
ของชี
see
วิตสาม
how later on in life they're gonna end up together. Yeah, how the fuck could you still marry her? She's thinking of someone else. Like, don't act like you don't know what's going on. You fucking idiot. Like, how the heck am I gonna want to marry someone knowing damn well that every day they're gonna be fucking miserable being by my side? Yeah, I'm gonna
ไป
go.
เจอกับคุณสามมา
That would have been me. I'm like, I'm gonna go now. I'm gonna go home and cry myself to sleep. She really is such a coward. That it's the fact that Mon really had to come all the way over here to talk to her, because if not, she would have just kept ignoring her for the rest of her life. Like, bro,
พี่พี่คะม่อนมีเรื่องจะบอก
are you leaving? Because I would have left too. I would have left the country, something. I don't know. Because I could not be here. Oh, yeah, girl, I get you. I get you.
จริงเหรอม่อน
Like, it's time for me to finally do shit that I want to do, and it's because if you think about it, everything that she's done in life is because of Sam. Like, she even went to the same schools as Sam, went and applied to the job because she knew that was Sam's company. Like, she's never done anything because she wants it. You know what I mean? Or because that's what she likes. She's just been following Sam around all this fucking time. Like, it's finally time for her to go
เป็นห่วงค่ะ
do whatever she wants and find herself, because like I mentioned, I can't remember, I don't think it was last time, but I mentioned it in one of these reactions. Her character is so, like, it's the same throughout since the beginning. Like, she doesn't change at all. Like, she has no character development at all. She really needs to go, and find herself
ออกมาได้แล้วมึง
and value herself more. Like, learn how to do that, because she really doesn't love herself, because you could tell by the way that she would always tell Sam that she was never good enough for Sam and this and that. Like, she really needs to go, do her thing, love herself, so that she could be able to love someone else properly. Because Sam did a lot of bad things in this relationship, but Mon as well made mistakes, and her mistakes were of that Mon never truly believed that that Sam really liked her and stuff, because she has such low self-esteem, and that's wrong too. Like, if she was constantly doubting herself as to why Mon was with her, they were never gonna be happy either way. Like, even if Sam wouldn't have listened to grandma or whatever, and she would have really been with her, it would have still been a problem in the relationship because Mon's insecurities. I hope what I'm saying makes sense. Girl, you know what's wrong with me. Don't fucking talk to me. You know what's wrong with me. You know I'm like this because of you.
3
Like, she's acting like she doesn't know what the fuck is wrong with her when she's already been through this with the other sister. Like, she did the same shit to her, and she knows how much she hurt her, and she didn't give a fuck about it, and she still continued to hurt her until we all know that she had that accident. So I don't know why she's trying to act like it would have been different with Sam. Like, it would be crazy though if this is literally what's gonna end it, that the grandma's literally gonna like basically set her free. It would literally make no sense because the grandma has been so freaking persistent throughout this whole time about not letting this happen that it would seem like so rushed that the grandma out of nowhere was like, okay, it's fine, just go and be with Mon. You know, it wouldn't make sense because we didn't see like little glimpses throughout the series of the grandma trying to, like, we never saw the grandma even like slow it down like even a little bit, you know, or like have scenes like this where the grandma looked like she was kind of thinking about it, trying to change her mind of this. We didn't see that throughout the series, so it would look weird if out of nowhere that the grandma would be like, yeah, I'm gonna be a good grandma now and I'm gonna just let you go and be with Mon. That makes no sense, you know. They should have, if this is how they're gonna do it, they should have shown like little glimpses of the grandma trying to really like doubt herself on her decision throughout the series, so that it could be a little more obvious at the end if the grandma would just let Sam go, you know? Yeah, because I'm so happy right now. You're doing everything to make me happy. I'm ecstatic right now. Wow, you just thinking about this now?
ผมอยากให้คุณย่าทบทวนเรื่องงานแต่งระหว่างผมกับสามอีกหนึ่งครั้ง
Well, this one finally opened his mouth.
ในแบบที่เขา
It took him a while, but he got here.
ผมว่าคุณย่า
And I guess so did the grandma. It took her all these fucking years, but I guess she got here. It's just very weird again because we didn't see any like trace of her feeling a little bad about this until now, the last episode. So it's just like so weird that out of nowhere she would change her mind. I don't know, man. I'm like, I don't know if the grandma really did deserve this redemption arc because she hurt so many people. Like all of her granddaughters and her granddaughters' partners. She did a lot of damage. But sure, I mean, at least they're gonna end up together at the end. But that too, it's like, if this wasn't a series, I really would not want her to end up with Mon. I mean, with Sam. At least until like Sam really proved herself for a while. Because it's like what would it guarantee me if I was Mon that this is not gonna be the same thing as always, you know? I mean, obviously the grandma did say that she could do whatever the fuck she wants, but it's like, girl, like, I waited for you for how long, you know? Like, you really gotta prove to me that no matter what other struggle we go through, you're not just gonna leave me the second that something like gets hard, you know? I'm gonna need you to prove that to me first. She's crazy. Right, like, they're gonna get into an accident. She keeps driving like that. See how she just like opens her arms to her and it's like, bitch, like, you know how much you made me suffer? Like, girl, I would not have even hugged her until she gave you a good explanation. Like, Mon is so like, bless her soul.
ไม่ไปอังกฤษแล้วได้ไหมทำไมคุณสามถึงไม่อยากให้ม่อนไปหรอคะเราคงอยู่ไม่ได้ถ้าไม่มีตั๋วไม่ได้หรอกค่ะทำไมม่อนอยากไปเริ่มต้นชีวิตใหม่
Right? Like, I would like to pick myself first for once in this relationship. That's why.
ม่อนอยากลืม
I put up with, like, this struggle for too long. Of this back and forth, back and forth, back and forth with you.
ของเราตัวรู้ไหมว่าตั้งแต่ที่เราไม่มีตัว เราไม่เคยมีความสุขเลยแม้แต่วินาทีเดียว
I really hope that at least mom does go to England. Because like I said, she really does need to work on herself too. Like, they both make mistakes and mom really needs to as well
เราคิดถึงตัวนะ
learn to love herself. Like, even if like she leaves knowing that when they come back they're gonna be together again, but at least
คนดีของม่อน
you know, Sam should give her the opportunity to go to England, do what she likes, you know, learn how to love herself and then come back.
เราไม่ไปได้ไหมอย่าทิ้งเราไปเลย
If I was mom, that's what I would have asked her for. Like that at least, like, if you could wait for me to come back and stuff, then maybe that's the way that you can prove to me that you're willing to do everything for my relationship, for our relationship, just like I've been willing to do everything for it when you haven't been able to do anything about it. So now it's your turn to prove yourself to me. And that's probably what I would have asked.
เรื่องระหว่างเรากับเกิดการแต่งงานจะไม่เกิดขึ้นเพราะคุณย่าเข้าใจเราแล้วคุณย่าอยากให้เรารักกับคนที่เราเลือกแล้วก็อยากจะใช้ชีวิตอยู่ด้วยจริงๆแล้วคนที่เราเลือกเป็นคนเดียวมาเสมอเลยก็คือตัวสาม
Well, we all know mom, like always, is just gonna run to her
ในชีวิตไหม
and be with her without thinking about it for 2 seconds.
ม่อนต้องการคุณสามมาตลอด
Yes, we know. You always do, girl.
ม่อนเคยรักยังไง
We know.
ม่อนก็รักอย่างนั้นม่อนคิดตลอดเลยนะคะถ้าวันหนึ่งคุณสามกลับมาอยู่ในชีวิตม่อน
You always give up
ม่อนยอมแลกทุกอย่าง
everything. That's the problem. One of the major problems in this relationship, that it's always you and never
ที
Sam.
นี้เราก็รักกันได้แล้ว
She better make her so fucking happy, right? Because man, has this girl suffered.
วันนี้มีชื่อฝันคนคนนั้นที่ฉันเฝ้ารอมานานอยู่ที่ตรงนี้คือคนนี้คนที่ไม่ไกลไม่ไกลอยากที่จะรู้ว่าเธอเข้ามาเปลี่ยนฉันคนนี้ใช่ไหมช่วยกระซิบให้มั่นใจกับฉันทีแกมาดูสิปักเลยนะมึงอ่ะโอ๊ยกูดีใจที่นะแต่ความหลังอ่ะมากันไม่จบมากันมันร้อนจัง
She was so gorgeous. Why is she wearing pink and not white? I wonder why. But this dress does look bomb on her too. Like, it looks like the dress is like very vintage, like, you know, but it looks so good on her.
ค่ะก็ขอบคุณทุกคนมากๆนะคะ ที่มาร่วมงานพวกเราในวันนี้ค่ะ ขอบคุณหม่อมย่ามากๆเลยค่ะ ที่เข้าใจแล้วก็เห็นถึงความจริงใจของสามรักม่อน กว่าจะมาถึงจุดนี้ได้ พวกเราผ่านอะไรกันมาเยอะมากๆเลยค่ะ ขอบคุณเพื่อนๆที่คอยช่วยเหลือคู่เรามาตลอด ขอบคุณโลกนี้ที่มีม่อน ตัวเป็นความสดใสที่สุดของเรา ขอบคุณตัวที่เข้ามาเปลี่ยนโลกสีเทาของเราให้เป็นสีชมพูสวย
That was very sweet. Those words.
แค่มีตัวอยู่ข้างๆเรา จากวันนี้และตลอดไป ขอบคุณคุณสังมากๆเลยนะคะ ที่เคยเป็นทั้งไอดอลแรงบันดาลใจของม่อนตั้งแต่เด็ก มันไม่อยากจะคิดเลย ว่าม่อนจะได้มารักกับคุณสามช่องว่างระหว่างเรา มันห่างและแตกต่างกันมากแต่เพราะรักที่คุณ
Well,
สาม
now we
ไม่ให้
know
ม่อน
why that's the title of the series.
มันทำให้ม่อนได้อยู่ใกล้คุณสามแบบ
Because I
นี้
always thought it had such a weird name, but I understand it now.
ต่อไปนี้ เราไม่ต้องอยู่ห่างกันอีกแล้วนะ ม่อนสัญญา ว่าจะรักและดูแลคุณสามตลอดไป
That was very cute. Your turn. Do they have matching rings? It looked like it. Not this girl, like. Now kiss. Right, final step. There you go. The scene is shot very beautiful. How vibrant, like in the.
ทุกคนรอคอยนะคะ ใครที่ยังโสดหรือว่า
Okay, let's see who's gonna catch it.
อยู่ก็เข้ามาได้เลยอ่ะแล้วสาวๆมาอ่ะเชิญเข้ามาคุณกอบคะได้ข่าวว่าโสดแล้วก็เหงามาก
Oh my god. Not her calling him out like that. I feel so embarrassed.
โยนอ่ะโอเคสองสาม
Oh, there you go. Uh-huh. They're all
เรา
so
ได้ความ
mean.
รักของเรากลับคืนมาแล้ว จากนี้โลกของเราจะไม่หม่นหมองอีกต่อไป
That would be me. Say, like saying out here, like taking pictures and them kissing.
จากที่เคยชอบแต่สีเทาๆ ไม่เคยชอบสีชมพู มันทำให้เรารู้ว่า
That's always the best wedding picture, like
ก็ไม่ได้แย่
when they kiss. Okay, guys, we finished another series. Okay, let's see what I think. Overall, I'm glad that I watched this just because, as I mentioned before, this is the first GL that I've ever seen, and I really do like the chemistry between Freen and Ben. They definitely have really good chemistry, and it shows on screen and off screen. And I really did enjoy how everything was filmed, and you know, like the lighting and everything. I had no complaints and stuff like that, except like I mentioned, I think it was like the first episode. Sometimes like the angle was kind of weird, but then they stopped doing that after the first couple of episodes. So I really did appreciate that too, how they stopped doing those weird angles. all the actors did a really good job at portraying their characters. I mentioned this before as well. Just wanna reiterate that because it's very true, especially like Freen and Becky. I mean, obviously because they're the main characters, you see them the most. But like everything from like their mannerisms to their stances, you know, the and like the way that they carry out their dialogue was really, really good. But with all of that said, is this like my favorite series that I've ever seen? And no. Will I rewatch it? Probably not. Yeah, no. And the only reason is if you watch my reactions either on YouTube or on Patreon, you know that I do not like watching series that are repetitive. And this is a very repetitive series. It's like the same plot and it goes on for 12 episodes, you know? And I don't like that. So I much rather it have been shorter and then we got to the point than us having the same issue over and over and over and over again, you know? It's like it was literally the same problem. It's back and forth between the same issue, and I don't like that because when series are repetitive, it gets boring to watch. So that's literally the only reason why I did not enjoy this as much as I wanted to. If it was shorter and it wasn't as repetitive, I'm sure I would have really enjoyed this series. Please let me know, what did you guys think? Did you guys enjoy it? Did you not? What would you like for it to change? What did you think that they did well? Please let me know here on YouTube in the comments, or you could always let me know on Instagram or on Twitter. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys next time.